Okay.
Yeah.
Coming at you from the club. It's 97.5. The Squirt.
It's 54.6. What the fuck Alex said last time.
Welcome back to Drop Dice, your favorite D&D podcast.
I hated that.
I didn't like that either.
Cut that. Cut that.
Let's not do that again.
I'm fine with a
That's,
lot, but that was too much.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Let's stick to the slurp.
That was
Absolutely
pretty
not.
flagrant.
Yeah. Anyway, where we last left the party off, they have been rejoined by some lost companions. Ack and Jurgen have made their way back.
True.
Jurgen's just out here being an adopted dad to a bunch of trees, dealing with the loss of his wife.
He's the Lorax.
Kind of is.
Jurgen was married?
Ask him about it. I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
Ack just kind of blinked and then was gone and then was back.
Yeah.
They're all on the Golden Gods sailing for Matorca. We'll see what fun ocean stuff I can find in the master manual.
Hopefully nothing, because we
Appease.
sacked
Make it
2
home
bottles
safe.
for Manon.
Actually, 3.
True.
You know, I think last time we played, we went into the Pocket Realm, and I think you or someone saw the grave. It was like, oh, that's weird. And then it was just never brought up again.
never
It
commented.
just never got talked about.
Makes sense.
Well, because I remember we asked you about it, and you're just like, nah.
I don't remember.
And that
It was still pretty fresh.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It was like, oh, what's that about? And you're like, no. I'm like, all right.
Very cool.
That's great.
Let's go around and introduce ourselves. I am Amber, your DM.
I am Fig, playing Kronk, Enator, Christener of Boats. That's it for today.
I'm Ben. I play Ack, the wine thief.
Alec the church burner.
Greg. That's it.
Fargrim, the cultist hater. Yeah, excited to see Gary.
I also want to get rid of the cultists. I'm not vibing with
You mean our tier 3 subscribers?
Yeah.
Super fan.
Super fans.
They're gifting subs.
I hate you guys.
Our Patreon
They're
subscribers.
liking
Yeah,
and
bro.
subscribing, dude.
Are all of these cultist NPCs people on the Patreon?
No.
No.
They're
Then
randos.
we got rid of them.
No.
You're only reaffirming this to me.
They're super fans.
Yeah, you guys you're sailing. You've been sailing for the better part of 2 days. You have decent wins, but not like optimal wins. So
Back, I need another bottle.
Shameless plug, you too could join
Me too.
our collective by liking and subscribing.
Here's one.
All right.
No.
I'm going to smash it on the fucking
This is heresy.
boat. We need more win. Manon.
That's not how it works.
Win.
There's just broken glass on the deck now.
sticky broken.
Super fans. Clean it up.
Hey, can I get a bottle?
Yeah, here you go.
Guys.
I don't break it. I just start. I'm just slamming it.
Thank you,
I'm just sucking it.
Gregor, you've had some like
man of taste.
decent wines over the course of your life through like different. This is the best wine you've ever
yeah,
had
man.
in your life.
Nice.
And you look at its twin bottle that looked even older and nicer that Kronk just smashed, and you're like,
Yeah.
eh.
Don't worry, we've got like 100 plus more. We're fine.
Not for long.
At this pace.
Not if these winds keep up.
You notice Reginald is the one with the dustpan cleaning up the broken glass.
Thank you, Reginald.
His hand is still bleeding a little bit.
From what?
You had that looked at?
I mean, the Saints looked at it when they did it.
Greg.
You
lay
see,
on hands,
bad
clean this
is
up?
carved and like slightly infected into his hand.
So
Yeah,
cringe.
can you clean that up a little?
Yeah, I'll burn. I have a level 1 spell slot. I'll cure wounds.
Thank you, Saints. He just falls prone
Oh,
like,
get
at your
up.
boots.
You cleaned that up super well. You earned this.
No, I'm just like not. I just take another long pull, and I'm just gonna go sit like lean against the railing and stare off into the horizon. Drink my wine.
Kronk's never been a sailor, but he's been in the general proximity of sailors.
He knows.
So he's very confident that like
he
this
knows
is probably
the
what he should be
words,
doing.
but he doesn't know what they mean.
He's never actually seen it happen because
Yeah.
he's never bothered to go to a ship christening. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm pretty convinced that this is how it works.
It's not. I'm gonna grab a bottle from Ack and also start drinking it.
I'm pretty sure this is just what all you religious folk do all the time. You just be like, hey, insert name of deity, Do the thing.
No.
Way more.
And then
than
you
that.
like throw him a bone or whatever.
way more than that. You don't even. You don't
You,
get
you like lube up every day.
Yeah.
And you be like, all right, Ulrich, don't fuck me.
Every day.
Or something.
He is breaking a bottle every day though, so it's like
I'm
hard
just
to
doing the
argue.
thing you guys do.
It's not the same. Because it's different from what I do. It's lesser.
I just find it unlikely that every single day these people
That
who are
tracks.
out on ships, like 365, right, are bringing
It's actually
that many bottles of wine.
Well, yeah, they didn't do it every day, but that's
actually-
why they had poor wins. Because
actually
we have
We don't
access
know
to the
that.
supplies, so we could be doing it more.
You don't know they had poor ones.
I'm pretty sure that's how the like sea god thing works. The more, the merrier.
I don't really care, to be honest. I'm gonna drink this wine. I'm gonna look out into the horizon and just keep a watchful eye.
All right, here you go.
Okay. Day passes, goes pretty clear. Nothing too crazy happens. You see some dolphins.
Cool.
You see an albatross. That's a great sign.
Yeah.
Albatross poops near Kronk.
Nice.
I'm gonna wake up
Nice.
having been nearly shit upon.
Yep.
We'll go grab a bottle. I'm gonna take it back out.
Once a day.
I'm looking for that albatross. Is he still around? He's circling?
No, he like flew overhead, nearly pooped on you, like just missed.
What direction did he go?
He was heading back to Sartosa.
What orientation on the ship is that?
Behind.
It's like port start. Okay, so off the stern. All right, I'm heading up there with the bottle.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop the top.
Okay.
Cheers, Manon. I'm gonna take a swig. I'm gonna smash that shit. It was a sign.
Clearly.
He needed more wine on the stern of the ship for our headwinds.
I've finished my bottle. I'll immediately grab a second.
Ack is just the party bartender right now.
In between, he's taking naps on the railing, like a cat in the sun.
I'm gonna also go grab another bottle of wine just for me though.
Okay. Y'all are white girl wasted
Hell yeah.
on the fanciest wines.
Manon needs a drinking buddy. That's us.
I'm not drinking.
Okay.
I don't think one bottle's gonna do it for Fargrim.
Probably not.
Ack
Actually, at
put
the
all of
current
them
rate,
down. We do have a cold cask of ale, and Ack put all the bottles down into like the storage room. So
Fargrim, actually, you're drinking, but you're drinking less than you would have before.
It's casual drinking instead of trauma drinking. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
there's less pain to dull.
Interesting. I'm just doing it for the pleasure.
Yeah, like you're doing it
Just for the
pleasure.
love of the game.
Yeah. And like as you're drinking,
For the taste?
it bothers you a little bit. There's like something in the back of your head. Like the more drunk you get, that you're like, why don't I remember it? But this ale is just, or this wine is so good, and you just like move past it.
Just for the love of the game.
Yeah.
I'm using minor illusion to play call on me.
I think I'm gonna finish the bottle that I have and just take a nap.
It's perfect weather for it. It's sunny. There's a nice breeze. There's just a little misting of sea spray every now and again. It's peak boat weather.
We're bumping the jams. This is what
The
wine
jam,
gets you.
pump it up.
I'm gonna take one of the empty wine bottles and use elementalism to fill it up with like clean water,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna water my little plants.
Nice.
Jurgen's jacket is now slightly damp. Anyone that is near him,
I'd like to
sees-
think those pockets are like lined with like something.
Yeah, you
Nah,
see
he's just pouring water on
just
himself.
like in like some of his pockets, you just see Jurgen pouring a little bit of wine into his pockets,
It's water.
but it looks like wine.
True. It's a wine bottle.
I get it. Portion control.
Saving some for later.
You make your way. You have a great time.
How the winds.
The winds are about the same. Nothing.
I'm gonna beckon air and make them stronger.
Oh, nice. Jurgen out here.
The bottles are doing it.
Or it's,
Jurgen,
The
or
nature
Jurgen
wiz-
just
the nature
said that he
wizard.
was doing it.
It could be both. Oh, okay.
You guys pick up a little bit of speed.
Kronk's just like pretty intoxicated and just notices that there's more wind. I am 100% attributing that to my daily rituals.
I try.
Jurgen's over there going,
I'm like, man, that fucking win. He's back there. I'm just like,
I'm doing like the Avatar jumps and kicks.
not paying attention to that at all.
Yeah, just not clocking it.
Yeah, no, the weather's good. You guys,
He's just doing aerobics, man.
Just training.
it takes you guys about a week to get to Matorca.
Okay.
I don't stop drinking that entire week.
So that's about 9 bottles just for the travel time, because I'm going to assume there's at least 2 instances that required a second bottle.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean,
considering your
definitely not
first
gonna get
day,
drunk off
you
of
use
one.
3. And then you guys actually, at the rate you guys go through wine, you're getting low on your stack of wine. You've got like
Like 100
to get us
bottles.
there.
150, but Krunk is smashing at least 2 a day.
So that's 14.
No, not 2 a day. 1 a day.
with
With
2
an
days with
extra-
an incident.
With 2 days of
Every-
needing an additional
Every
bottle.
third day.
That was 9 bottles.
Plus the original 3.
Yeah.
So that's
Plus the
That's
2
12.
from the other day.
14.
Yep.
I feel like we're still.
Drank at least 10
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
And then everyone else also drank 10.
Yeah. So we're good.
Probably not Ack. He probably wouldn't have drank
We're
10, but
a
like
little
maybe
over
5.
halfway through our bottles.
Yeah.
We're good.
We got a
Yeah.
round trip back.
But we got a whole cask of ale, guys. We're fine. We got a whole second trip in us.
Yeah.
And we can get some more wine here.
The Torque wine sucks. Though.
You guys coast your way into the Matorcan. It's actually, some of you have been to the docks before, but it's actually like carved out of the mountain. So you're like going in, like under into like this kind of like subterranean caverns. It's actually really cool.
I'm just blasted.
but you're also
Yeah.
blasted. So it's just like,
Wine drunk.
I'm
You're
on the front of the boat,
wine drunk.
like standing on like the figurehead. I went to the mountain. I looked to the children.
I'm
Just fucking
still
shit.
bumping
Yep.
Call on
Just-
Me for at least the
but
34th
as
time.
you're singing, you see like this dark mouth coming to swallow the ship that you're on, and you're like, oh my god, it's happening. It's happening.
Thank
And you
God.
go in, and you're like, oh wait, it's just a cave. This is nice. And then like you start seeing like lights in the distance. You're like, oh my god, what's happening?
This cave is amplifying Call on Me.
Yes. You do realize like as you're like stop freaking out about being in a cave, you're like the acoustics in here are perfect.
The acoustics, though, you're gonna pause, call on me, and we're gonna immediately transition into.
We're gonna do that with Halo soundtrack, yeah.
Of course.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, you guys dock in Matorca. You made it. You're all trashed.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Not all.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
4 of the 5 of you
I've never
are
felt
trashed.
more ready, dude.
What are we doing here again?
Oh God.
Where?
Carrying the party over at my place.
Krunk's place. Where is that again?
You do see a delegation waiting for you
Delegation.
Oh, shit.
No breathing.
as you guys pull in.
That could
That's
be for
exactly
that
how
could be
waiting-
for anybody.
Waiting on the dock, you see Elian in like the finest armor.
I'm gonna dap him up immediately, just like, "What's good, blood?" You know, just come in hot with it.
Welcome back, Inquisitors.
Alien.
Have you been drinking?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Would you like some?
I'm on duty, but thank
Yeah,
you.
it's called getting nautical.
We've at
baby.
least got another like 60, 70 bottles of like 100-something-year-old wine.
And a cask of ale.
Yeah.
I have-
Sartosa was a great success.
So, what's up?
so
A lot
Ernest
of
is coming.
people. A lot of people died, but yes.
She unfortunately was not present at the time.
We
the
left him.
island had like zombies and demons and shit. But we
cla-
took care of
yeah.
all of that. Bless
right.
you, Fargrim.
Thank you.
And
She's coming.
what was I saying?
She's coming.
She'll come. She's coming.
She's gonna come.
She's gonna
All
come.
right.
Do not go.
Hey.
She's gonna come. She's gonna come here.
Well, hopefully, I mean, we left a left a message. So
I heard. I probably should have said this a week ago when we were still in Sartosa, but I forgot. I did hear a rumor saying that she is gonna come. She's gonna show up here.
she's gonna come.
Like here.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
tight.
It was a week ago, and I
Again, is she
I dropped.
rendezvousing here, or is she
I immediately dropped
rendezvousing
the
in
ball on this.
Sartosa? We never once clarified that criteria.
I think Ag
Pretty
discovered
sure.
it.
I think here. maybe.
Yes.
Anyways,
You
she's gonna
guys
come.
told me she's gonna go to here.
All right, yeah. So we sent a letter out. The island's clear, so she should come back with her fleet,
Come back for the island boys.
and then hopefully get some boats.
Boats and hoes.
Given
We'll be ready
your
to
current status, there are people here to see you. Should I direct them?
To us immediately.
Yeah, but who is it?
Oh, wait. Who are the people?
Well, we have a delegation from Middenheim, and
Yeah.
we have some dwarves.
Love those guys.
Dab it up.
And the dwarves.
Dab it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dab it up.
I got him.
I'm gonna go find the Templars, the Templar
in there,
delegation.
dog.
I'm gonna come with him.
Is Zach allowed off the boat? I thought he
What?
was on his crusade.
We're not in Middenheim.
We're
We're
not
in
in
Matorca.
Middenheim. We're in Matorca.
This is my
So we're
my-
good.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we're
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Good looking out though. Good looking
Middenheim
out.
is landlocked.
We can take a boat.
Yeah, it's like super far north.
Oh, so we're not taking the boat there.
No.
No.
No, they
We're going
were
south.
Meeting us here.
Yeah.
What if we make the boat fly?
That's what. See, now we're cooking with gas.
We're gonna need a lot of wine bottles. For that.
So yeah, I'll see the Templar delegation immediately dap up the first paladin. I see.
Okay, so
I would do the same.
Middenheim folks are here.
Mm-hmm.
Dwarves are here. Is there anyone here for me?
Did you?
I'm right
ask
here, dog.
for anyone to come for
I'm
you?
We were
always
supposed to have an inquisitor.
I'm
right now.
always here for you.
I mean, you
Kronk.
were putting together inquisitors.
Yep. But I mean, like, is there specifically a party here for me?
well, no, because they didn't know.
Kronk's gonna get a little sad.
Okay.
Kronk's
most-
gonna watch all his friends go be embraced by his loved ones.
That's some.
and Kronk's gonna get
so
sad.
that's some of the most like baby Billy from
Kronk's
shit.
wine blasted right now.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not in an emotionally
Kronk's
like
gonna go home and
stable
cry in
position.
the shower.
That's what's gonna happen for sure.
Gregor was gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ben's gonna do that later. After
God
this, so.
damn. Okay. So, anyways,
Yeah. So, Gregor, you helmet on, helmet off.
Helmet on.
Okay.
I'm not ready to cross that bridge yet.
You see Julian first, actually.
What's up, fam?
Aye.
As he like he's kind of like smiling and talking with the other wolves, and like here's the armor, and he's kind of like has this big smile and turns, looks at you like it falls off, and like he doesn't draw,
Yeah,
but hand on the hill.
I get it.
As they all kind of go from like it's kind of like easy, like they're just kind of hanging out at the wet hole, and they're like suddenly kind of like on edge as you come walking up.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. We have a lot to talk about.
Aye.
Ack. Who
Yeah.
is this?
This is Greg.
Their wolves are also all growling at you.
They know.
Oh.
They should know who I am.
Oh, that reminds me. I snap and then I wait 5 seconds and then I snap again and then Scald's with me. This is Scald.
That's adorable. Who is this?
So it's a long story. That is Gregor.
He doesn't smell like Gregor.
Some stuff happened when we were
Like
in
he
Sartosa.
noticeably sniffs the air.
Dude, quick.
Yeah, I know he smells bad now.
Quick pause. I cannot remember where I left Bjorn.
You left him at Kronk's house. I think.
Yeah.
Bingo. Got it. Thank God. I was scared there for a second.
But yeah,
So, on
so
a beach in Sartosa.
so some
No, he never made it to Sartosa.
some stuff happened and we got cursed by a two-headed bird guy. So we're still working on fixing that. We just haven't.
Long story. Yeah, he aged and I was.
He smells bad.
I was flesh changed.
Yeah.
You've been flesh changed.
Yep. That did happen.
Yeah, we're working
Have
on
you
it.
been cleansed with holy flame?
Not yet.
A lot of oil, and then I did burn down the altar that flesh changed me.
You burned it down?
This is a team effort, dog. Don't be, come on.
I burned down the building.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll pop the helmet off. My luscious.
They kind of like take a step back.
fucking
go
fabulous.
full like handsome Squidward.
Embrace it. Embrace yourself.
Yeah, we're working on getting
I
him back to his good old
understand.
self.
The hideous flesh change that's before you.
I'm just a girl.
I don't know how to fix it, so I'm just dealing with it. I'm still doing my best.
Do you guys know anything that can fix it?
Julian, you see, starts doing some hand symbols, holds up his holy symbol, and kind of like stares into your soul.
Namaste.
I'll just lock eyes with him.
Take your ring off.
Oh, okay. The mind shielding one? Yeah, I'll pop that off. Yeah, get in there, dog.
You see, he kind of does this same ritual again.
Sorry, I forgot that was on.
Can't get in there, dog.
Just me in here.
Just Greg.
Actually, I'm not even in here, man.
He said, "Damn, dude, you live like this."
That was like the demon that possessed me. It's like, damn, bitch.
Apologies. This is unheard of.
Yeah, I know. Hey, man, that's why I'm not taking offense. I get it. Like, if I was in your position, I'd probably react the same exact way, if not even more so. So,
As this is happening, you hear pounding paws, and then jumping in front of Gregor, growling at all the other wolves, Bjorn appears.
my dude, fucking the go.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Especially, I'm like a little hammer, so I'm a little emotional. Like,
He's gonna start ugly crying.
Bjorn.
Bjorn kind of like looks at you and then goes back to growling.
Bjorn. We're cool.
That's cute as fuck.
He doesn't act like it, but we're cool.
It's wholesome.
that's the realest shit I've ever
I'm gonna start blasting in the arms of an angel from behind you on the boat.
You mean lips of an angel?
Well, they're currently at the wet hole. So you go with them to the wet hole?
Oh yeah, sure. I thought we were just off the boat doing all this powwowing.
I don't say this.
Fargrim, the other dwarves are at the was it the Hammer settlement?
Also, I mean, if these Templars needed any other proof, that should be it, right?
Yeah.
We're square.
It's me.
Yeah, the Hammer settlement is where the dwarves have posted up.
All right.
The dwarf quarters.
I'll head there.
Okay. It's not that much nicer than the last time you were there, but it looks like the new dwarves have kind of
You
helped.
should go
like,
with him to the dwarf settlement. I think that would go really well.
For sure, yeah.
With Fargrim?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Let's build.
The infrastructure is definitely moving along. So it still
Nice.
looks kind of sus, but it is significantly less marshy.
All right. Do I see them?
Yeah,
Do I go
they're
find
all
them?
like out helping like laying infrastructure and like working
Nice.
on like some pipes to like move the water and get like a good plumbing system,
Hell yeah.
good base settled.
Or are they building a house for Fargrim?
Yeah, my
There's a whole settlement.
no.
They're just trying to make
it's just
better.
A dwarf
For dwarves,
settlement.
or-
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the little dwarven district.
The city gave them land or whatever, but it was all like shitty
Shit
marshland.
Oh.
Because they're dwarves. And Fargrim is helping them make it better.
And the like phalanx of dwarves that came has also kind of in their downtime like, well, I have nothing
Yeah.
else to do, may as well set some plumbing.
Yeah, dwarf reinforcements.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm gonna yell out, say, "Brother, circle up."
They don't drop what they're doing, but they finish what they're doing and they come over to
Nice.
all of the dwarves, not even
Nice.
just the ones
Hell
that
yeah.
have been sent.
Do I have a treat for you guys?
They kind of look at you.
I'm talking about the cask of ale.
I thought you were gonna let him beat up Jurgen.
I got an elf. Y'all
Brought a fucking elf. Get him.
No,
y'all can jump them.
that'd be so aggressive. No, I'm just gonna have like one or two of them come back and like help me grab the cask of ale. I don't think
Nice.
anyone's really gonna miss it.
No.
And bring that back for everybody. Say thank you guys for showing up here, and assisting, one, grow the settlement, and two, us in our mission here to kill Nagash.
Yeah,
So-
it goes over. Everyone has a great time.
Awesome. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna ask them like, what do you guys need here to help? Like,
Just time to build the infrastructure.
do you guys need materials or like any gold to like get you anywhere?
We have a pretty good quarry getting set up.
All right.
Made some good trading deals. The land is shit, but what else do you expect from humans? And give it 200 years,
True.
the old descendants will be paying us. So
True.
let's gotta focus on the long con,
No, the attitude. All right. If you guys need anything, just let me know.
of course.
Well, he's been talking to all the dwarves since I haven't been drinking. In a corner, can I just be making a giant pile of sand? Because I can summon sand. I can summon 5 feet of. I can as a druid as elementalism. I can summon 5 feet of sand as a
My dude
a
got
cantrip.
portable sand.
So I mean, that's every second I can summon 5 feet of sand, right? Because it's a
Every
cantrip.
6
It's instant.
seconds, yes.
It's instant. So in a minute, I can summon 50 feet of sand.
That's so much. Why?
So if they've been talking for an hour, I could have summoned.
What are you doing?
What's
with
60
the
times 50 feet of sand? That's like
300, something like that.
a lot of sand.
3,000.
Yeah.
3,000
You're just
feet of
building
sand.
a life-size sandcastle.
How tall is 3,000 feet of? How tall is a mountain? Like 3,000 feet of
Or
sand.
50
Well, I mean, it's
100.
not like it. It's not just a straight. It's not Minecraft where you're just stacking.
It's a cube.
Sand cube.
It's just a big pile of sand.
There's a
Yeah.
big ass pile of sand now ready for construction use.
Fargrim, you turn around. There's a small hill.
Fuck you want to say?
There's a large.
What do you not want? Dude, you use sand for everything, especially in
Alright.
marsh.
There's just so much sand
filler.
behind you.
I'm just gonna look at it and be like,
Oh, that's what they're going to use as a building base, especially for roads,
I was gonna
filling
s-
in the marsh. They're going to need sand.
I'm just gonna turn back and be like, that's definitely Jurgen. Like, all right.
Could I beckon fire and turn the entire thing into glass?
Not the whole thing, but you can get like some nice.
Wait,
like,
I have a fun idea. All right, so I can sculpt elements.
Yep.
I can sculpt sand.
Is he
So
there?
I have these.
Apparently,
So I have these 3,000 pounds of sand, 3,000 feet of sand.
Yep.
Can I sculpt a sculpture of Fargrim and then using my Magecraft put fire on it and have a giant glass sculpture of Fargrim?
Gosh.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fargrim, there is a giant glass sculpture of you behind you now. As you turn around, you see Jurgen like kind of like blasting fire at it.
How tall did you make it?
As big as it could possibly
Oh my
be.
god.
So I mean, however tall you made it, it needs to be proportionally as wide.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can also put words into things. So as I'm crafting the sand, I would write Dwarven District.
Farge.
Jurgen, get over here.
And then I sign the like back, kind of like a tramp stamp is my name as the artist.
It's just right over
Love
Fargrim's
that.
ass.
Yeah, please.
Love it.
That'd be the spot to put it. Yeah. Okay. Hey guys, this is our buddy Jurgen.
30 minutes later.
This is Jurgen.
He's been creating sand, and apparently that fucking atrocity.
You're welcome.
But yeah, he's
Thank God we made this giant
He's
fucking
so-
glass statue on marsh.
I don't. Yeah, dude,
Should
I don't-
in a couple days it's gonna be half in the ground.
At least you won't set anything on fire when the light hits it wrong.
some historian's gonna dig this thing up and
Just be like, what the?
The sunken statue of Farge
Fuck,
with the
dude.
tramp stamp.
How bad is the marsh? Can't be that bad if there's houses on it.
I mean, this is a giant glass statue.
It probably
It's probably
weighs-
quite
Yeah,
dense.
probably weighs.
how much do you think 5 feet of sand weighs, and then times it by 60?
Yeah, probably a lot of mass. That's a lot of mass.
Pounds.
The ground
Yeah.
is not built for this much weight.
That's incredible.
As you're looking at this, it does kind of start to sink a little bit.
Oh my god,
Topple is lean onto someone's house.
this is so bad. Can we can't even move this thing. It's so heavy.
The light catches
no
it
way.
and starts focusing, and there's like a little hot spot on the ground.
It's just refracting light everywhere. Just like my eyes.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what.
That's so fucking funny.
You guys figure out what you want to do with that. I don't.
Guys, he's building bridges. Literally, when it tips over, it's going to be a bridge.
Oh god.
Little
you can-
dwarfling runs over. Mommy, what's this? And like the pool of molten stone that this giant glass oven has created.
People could probably bake stuff on this thing. Go
It's-
out there and make
there's
some
a
cookies.
puddle of magma now. From where like Fargrim's stomach condenses the light. There's a little.
They should put this thing in. They should build the forge around this because light will come in and they don't even need a fire. This thing will just fucking like
Yeah,
convection
It's gonna
oven.
end up like
But-
the
but
reason
the
you
problem is-
shouldn't have like glass balls in your house because
Right.
the light's gonna reflect on it and just burn everything down.
There is a puddle of magma in
Yeah.
the town square.
Listen. The problem
Everybody's
with
house
that,
is gonna burn down as the sun moves across the sky.
The problem with that, right? The problem with that theory is that the sun's gonna keep moving, so that it's never gonna be like fully centered on one place.
Accidentally creates
like
a
that.
giant magnifying scope for the sun.
This is awful.
Starts setting shit on fire.
How do we? Okay, someone break this
It's
thing
all
down.
coming from like it's all coming from like his axe.
Damn
It
it,
changes the points throughout the day. So, like, it's just different spots that just create hot spots all over the place.
dude. Can someone like paint this? Just throw some paint on it.
Cover it with a cloth.
Cover it with a cloth.
We got a tarp.
Tarp it.
Someone tarp to say. But hey,
It's like
we got a bunch of sand now.
what, like
I mean, how much? sand do
40
you have?
feet tall at least.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
all
he
the sand
used
turned
all-
into that.
They don't.
I used as much as I could.
You're a pain in the ass.
This is why I thought you hunting him was the treat.
I thought the sand was going to be the payoff here.
Yeah.
And,
I thought he was gonna-
mistaken.
I thought he was going to gift the sand to the dwarves as building materials, but he's like, I got a better.
I thought that's what he was
It
going
was
to
the prep
too.
work for my magnum opus.
Put this. No. Take this to your
What is
realm.
done cannot
Get
be
rid of it.
undone.
Get rid of this.
This is eternal. This will outlive most.
This is a gift.
This
is
is
a
his
curse.
Trojan horse to burn down your settlement.
This is a curse.
This great glass gift.
This is how much I love the dwarves.
Starts burning down their homes.
The elven dwarven
it's
feud
like the
lives
fucking
on another day.
It's like the Colossus at Rhodes.
Yeah.
It's
Or
fucking.
just glass, so it's just magnifying light.
Jurgen. Get rid of it.
I can't.
Get rid of
I
it.
physically can't.
Put it on a different realm.
I can't do that. It's
Why
too
the
big.
fuck not? You
If anything, you
bitch.
just got to build an awning over it so it doesn't.
You know, if you build one of those like Roman, like the circles that they fucking put on every building with the like obelisks, you can build one of those around it with like a little awning.
What the fuck's the point then?
Like a Parthenon.
Yeah, you guys are going to need to take care of this. You might want to build some
A
shit.
dome? You mean a dome?
Well, no, you know,
Just
they have
create a
the-
giant
yeah,
problem.
dome
Be like, yeah,
work
you're going to want to get that fixed.
You're gonna want to put a dome over that.
You're going to need to build like some columns, probably enclose this whole thing.
As he
It's going to
says
start
that,
causing problems.
as he says that, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
He's like, this is what I get for working overtime.
I don't know if you could.
Try to do something good.
Why
for
the
these
fuck would I
people.
not be able to?
Hey man,
Yeah,
I got you this
I'm-
exotic fish that needs very expensive food.
It's truly a white elephant.
And you need to get like a really expensive tank
Oh, you
and
live in
everything.
an apartment downtown? I got you a horse. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
All right, I just rolled for it.
Fees are only $5 grand a
Only
month.
$5,000.
What'd you do?
I just rolled for me punching him in the face.
What'd you roll?
Is it a flat roll or is it a
It's
strength?
check.
with you add your
Strength,
strength.
With my strength, 23.
What's your AC, big dog?
Does that hit?
I have an 18.
Yeah. Farge just right in the face.
Yeah.
This is what you get for
You're a
doing
bitch.
acts of kindness for dwarves.
Yeah, this is why. I think in your mind, this just reinforces why dwarves ain't shit.
My ancestors were right.
No, because we had the massive discussion right beforehand of why this is a very harmful thing to have right here in the settlement. So he very much deserved it.
No good deed goes unpunished.
No bad deed goes unpunished, too, brother.
He built it right next to the school.
The school and the orphanage.
Oh no! And the petroleum processing
Oh
plant.
my god.
Why did we put the
And the-
gunpowder factory between the orphanage and the school?
And the puppy daycare.
Oh, Jurgen, I don't care what you do or how you do it.
Oh my god! It's right next to
Get
a
rid of it.
natural gas line.
Get rid of this thing.
It's tempered glass. I don't think anyone can.
You're
I think this is going to be here as long as I think this thing's going to
you're
outlast
gonna figure
the
it out.
settlement.
Dude, just
You're
build
gonna
another
figure it
dome.
out.
Build a glass dome over.
We're going to keep digging ourselves out of this hole with more sand.
It's like BP. So we get out of this, we drill.
what you're gonna do is move Earth, right, and bury it.
I could back in Earth and put it on its side, but then you guys are going to have a problem digging it back up.
No.
dude, back in,
No,
dude, just
you're
back
just gonna
in
bury
Earth,
it.
Back
You're
in
gonna bury
Earth
it.
and then form that Earth into like an awning.
I kind of like it though.
That's why I just make an awning.
Hey, no, this seems like a problem for later.
Yeah.
It's like somebody else's problem.
There's smart dwarves here. They'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Dude.
some engineers, right? I'm not there.
Jurgen, listen, man. Me and you're gonna have a big problem if you don't just fucking fix this right now.
All right, can I beckon more Earth and just have a layer of sand on top of it so it's not shining light?
Yes.
There, that's fixed until the next like strong breeze. We
until you guys get some steady rain.
You guys just need to dirty it up a little bit.
You're a pain in my ass.
it's just like the original.
I don't even know why you came here. Like, why are you even here?
I don't know. Great.
Fucking. Go away.
He's on PTO from the war in the
Yeah,
heavens.
he took some time off to go work on his
Greg
art.
kind of pushed me this way, and I just kept fucking walking. Here, I will help. Can I just keep summoning more sand?
I wouldn't mind that.
It's just a
That's
mound
fine.
of sand.
As long as we're here, I'll just keep summoning because it doesn't take anything out of me, so I can just be like walking and
Just
fucking
sand.
dumping sand.
Just leaves a fucking
No,
trail.
just do it in one spot.
Just fucking
One
sand
fucking spot.
everywhere. None of it's concentrated.
I'm
There's
literally.
just
If he's
random
doing that,
piles
I'm
of
going to
sand
stop
every
him.
6 seconds of walking.
I'm going to stop him if he's doing that, and just tell him to do it in one spot, or I'm going to beat the piss out of him.
Also, did you roll for damage on that?
I did not roll for damage actually.
It's just 1 plus your strength modifier.
Unless you have Tavern Brawler.
Six, then 6 damage.
You took 6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, 6 would definitely hurt me.
What a great time to just dimension door away from your problems.
I was thinking about putting her on top of the statue, but I decided against it.
Prefer.
I'm gonna plant a bunch of flowers around the statue too, and then I'll use Druidcraft to make them bloom. That's what we'll do. We'll cover this thing in flowers. There, everyone's
That's
happy.
actually kind of cool.
Here, we'll grow some vines. I can summon. I put down a bunch of sand.
more sand.
These dwarves are not going to tend the flowers. They're just going to dry out and light on fire.
And then eventually, yeah.
It'll
They're
work out.
magical flowers.
For sure.
So I'm gonna have like vines and flowers and just nice, foresty bullshit just grows up this statue.
I hate that I have a statue of myself.
As the
full of
plants
flowers.
grow up it a little bit, it disrupts the ground and it shifts another like 3 degrees.
I'd like to think that all the flowers and plants make it resemble me a little bit more.
You ain't that wide, bro.
No.
You don't have the ball
I say
shaped
there's-
physique.
I would say maybe facially a little bit, but like you can't change the bowling ball into like you're tall and lanky.
Yeah.
You guys are opposite body shapes.
The beard itself would be too hard
Never
to hide.
mind the giant mohawk.
Never mind the giant mohawk.
Massive penis.
That's going to be reflecting light at the fucking school.
He made it. I don't know why he made it so phallic.
Damn it. This is why we can't have nice things.
Can I mage hand it back into place?
Mage hand can
That
lift
bitch
10
moves-
pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple pounds.
Mage hand.
Thousands of pounds.
Yeah, never mind. Now I could loosen the dirt on the other side and it will fall back into place.
Or maybe you can just harden the dirt underneath it.
Stay hard.
Horde.
No, I think you should
Stay
definitely
hard
try
so I don't have to
removing
get
the
hard.
dirt on the
Sounds
one
like you should
side.
turn the sand underneath it into some glass.
I'm quickly losing
Help.
interest in this statue.
Help stabilize. He's on to the next thing.
I'm quickly losing interest in your presence here.
Still here.
Is it done? Are the flowers done?
Flowers are done.
Okay.
You have a beautiful flower crown around your
so,
mohawk.
so it won't burn down the settlement the next sunny day.
You know, it'd probably make those plants really happy because it'd be like this little nice warm rock. Just keeping them cozy through the winter. I
Dude.
bet we could grow some really exotic plants on this thing.
Eggplant, you know where.
It's like a reverse greenhouse. It's just greenhousing the whole earth.
I'm just blankly staring at him.
Just fucking- I'm just imagining he's saying these things out loud as he's just pondering the statue. She's like, this
like,
is like
yeah.
an inside-out greenhouse. Vargrim's just like,
Scholars are going to come from far and wide to come study this thing.
Yeah, maybe they can give some money to the settlement.
You're welcome.
Fucking douchebag.
I should really be charging a fee to come see it.
Can you go away? No. Can you just get out of here?
I kind of put her off and just start summoning more sand.
Is it in the same spot?
Occasionally, I get distracted and look at something.
just fucking compulsive.
Can I have confirmation the sand is going in the same pile?
More or less.
Okay, because if it's not, we're gonna.
It's
have
not like
problems.
he's walking through town, but he's like puttering around in like a general area.
Well, you got to spread it, otherwise it'll fall over.
Yeah.
You got to even
Okay.
it out.
So he's like 100 feet away from you, like looking at the statue and like just making sand.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, what's that? And there's some sand over there.
How many days do you think it would take me to fill this entire swamp with sand?
I imagine you also just say that
I'm
out
gonna.
loud.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can I do like an investigation check to
Yeah,
like
give me
quick
give me
math?
a nature check.
A nature check?
A nature check.
Oh, it's only a +5.
Oh no.
I got a nat 20. That's a 25.
You think you could do it to make it structurally sound? It would probably you need to let it settle a little bit in between, and also you don't
Kinda
need a
water
lot
it
of
down.
sleep. Yeah, you could probably do it in like 2 weeks.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to turn back to my dwarf.
Yeah. Who have just been watching this,
Yeah.
just like with mixed emotions. Some of them are laughing. Some of them are mad.
Yeah.
Some of them are just like fucking elves, man.
Yeah, dude.
They're in awe.
Well, I'm just gonna turn back of them, like at them, and be like, hey, like that absolute nightmare of a elfling is Jurgen. But he is currently
he the
summoning
treat?
sand. Huh?
Is he the treat?
The treat? No,
Can we
not
hunt
quite.
him?
No, no. The treat is some pretty fucking awesome ale that I'll just have like a couple of you guys come with me to grab. But he's summoning sand right now to try and help provide material so we can get rid of some of the marshland and like hopefully make it less mucky.
I don't know if we need elf sand, but
It's
okay.
not elf sand. It's just fucking sand.
Every grain of sand looks like a little elf.
No. That's weird.
It's like a snowflake. But they're all little elves.
No. Please tell me that's,
Specifically, they look like
Please.
Jurgen.
please tell me that's not accurate.
Jurgen, roll me a d20.
How do you even do that? How can one even do something?
Magic.
It's like the
Gosh darn
grains
it.
of rice.
Yeah,
rolled a
grains of
7.
right sculptures, but
They're not good. You think they look like you, but no one else.
Well, good
would.
thing they're going in the fucking dirt.
There's just enough that turn out good that like you could be like, is it? But if you look at more, you'd be like, no.
It's
But
like
it is.
it's like chicken nuggets at like McDonald's where it's like this is a rhino and you're like sure.
Yeah, sure. It's like looking at clouds. Like I can see it.
All right, I'm walking out of here. I'm fucking done.
I follow.
Slayer, when do we leave?
It's gonna be a few days. I'll come get you guys when we're ready. But for now, let's go get this ale so you guys can
We shall continue the
have a
foundation.
drink. I appreciate you guys and your hard work.
Of course.
Get the fuck over here.
Still just sand.
Okay. Yeah, you guys go and you get the giant cask of ale and you bring it back, and it's a good time in the Hammer Settlement.
Nice.
Except for all the fucking sand.
That'll be good though.
For all the fucking.
That'll be good. The statue's not gonna be good, but the sand will be good.
People are gonna love this statue when we get it like fixed up right.
Can you just stay? I just stay out of
What does that
the
even
Hammer
mean?
Settlement. Just stay out of here.
Right.
you know, like when they get it fixed up right.
There's no fixing that thing.
Stop. My abs hurt.
It's like a car and cinder blocks in the front
But
lawn.
it's
Like,
not.
like,
It's
what's
a statue that's completed.
It's awful. The fact that
When
it's
you come
glass,
back, it's another like 1 degree shifted.
We didn't
What if they
even
get a-
bother with is it a good and accurate representation of Fargrim? Because it could look like that bust of Cristiano Ronaldo's head that was just fucking atrocious. It could be horrible.
God.
We got distracted.
Kronk is currently at home crying into a pint.
I'm
of
at my
ice cream.
tailor because I know he'd be excited to see me.
I like to think they get like fines from the city because it wasn't on the building plans for the for this settlement.
You didn't have a permit for that.
doesn't. The city. I don't think the city has a lot of control over what we do in the house.
It's Matorca.
It's the
it?
city.
The DMV is everywhere. Except in their business offices outside of the hours of 1 to 1:47 p.m.
If you
alternating
reference the
Tuesdays.
bylaws, there was no statue permit purchase.
Well, I thought the land though was given
They bought it,
It's a rental.
right,
but or
Rent to
more
own.
like
I
they're
don't think it's a
leasing it from
rental.
the city.
Yeah.
Or, so they own it, but it is part of the city. So it's kind of like when you buy a house in Milwaukee, you still have to go through like the.
You tell me we have an HOA?
Nah, bro.
No, but you do have a zoning.
Still got to pay
Whole
property
thing
taxes
is
and
rent
stuff.
to own at 45% APR. It's no big deal.
We gotta get out of here.
76%.
To be fair, you're dwarfs. You're gonna outlive the lease. Like it's like 100-year lease, but you're still gonna be owning it down the line.
I just gotta start I don't even know how.
Both sides thought that they got the greatest deal of it because the humans are like, yeah, 100-year lease, and the dwarves are like, shit, only 100 years.
You know what? Why don't
Suckers.
Everybody wins.
are we still in the dwarven area?
No,
You guys
we're not.
are leaving.
While we're walking back, while we're like starting to leave, I have an idea.
Dude.
What if I go? No, hear me out. Hear me out. What if I go back and I use my elementalism and I just make a giant retaining pond? You guys live a nice pond. The entire swamp will drain into the pond, and then there will be no more water. Why are we not already doing this?
I don't know what any of
Making a
those words
statue.
mean.
You're a dwarf.
None of those words were in the Bible.
It's true.
He's not a gardening dwarf.
You don't know what a retaining pond is? Retains
this help?
water? Are you Cindy saying this, or is this Fargrim?
Fargrim.
Fargrim does stonework in a mountain.
True.
Yeah, mountains don't have water. Let's go back there and make a pond.
I don't know if I trust you at this point.
Let's go back there.
I make you a beautiful gift,
Dude,
and you hit me.
Can we just be realistic for a second? Come on.
It was wonderful. Can I roll for how good
it
it was?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I, just because I used magic building it, can I do an Arcana roll?
Yeah, you can do Arcana to see how accurate it is to Fargrim.
That's a 22. It's pretty fucking spot on.
It's spot on, but it does have the side effect of on a sunny day it might burn the town
Hey
down.
man, but he even tempered the glass in the mohawk just right so that it colors reflectively. So it even gets the hair a little bit, you know?
It's pretty.
When
I thought you
catches
covered it with
light.
fucking flowers.
Well, yeah, for now, until they can build a dome over it. I can't build a dome. I just build statues.
This is
I'm
gonna
an
take away.
artist, not an architect.
Yeah,
This is gonna take away so many resources and time.
What if we put that statue inside of another statue?
Now we're cooking with gas.
We're gonna come back and they're just gonna have gotten rid of the statue.
How?
There's
I'd love
no
to
way.
see it.
The
They're gonna knock-
dwarves, they
You know
find
what's
a way.
happening? He's making jobs.
We don't need
The
jobs.
stimulus.
That's not.
No.
That's not making jobs. 'cause
Stimulating
They're
the
not
economy.
paid.
He's making jobs.
They're not being paid.
Wait, how
I
long?
didn't say they were paid jobs.
How long have we been here? We've been here a couple hours.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Let's dig this retention pond. The swamp will drain. You guys will have a nice pond to go fishing in, and this will speed up the work.
How would
by-
we get fish into
Can
this
I-
pond?
Can I do an investigation to think about how much time this is going to save them by draining the swamp instead of trying
Sure.
to reaffirm
Bro,
Yeah.
we're
the
draining
swamp?
the swamp, that's for sure.
Give me a nature check.
Oh, I rolled investigation. Let me roll nature instead. There it is. That's a 13. I'm pretty confident this pond is going to make things ship shape.
You don't know exactly how much time because you don't know exactly what the dwarf plan was, but like it's got to make it easier.
I'm gonna roll. I don't know, insight or
Sure.
like what do we roll to see if like this is gonna be accurate?
So insight would be if he believes it's accurate or not. If he's like fucking with
Oh no.
you. I guess nature
Okay.
as well.
Nat 20.
As Amber, I don't know enough about how water diversion works. Alec, I think, knows more than me, so if he says it works, I'm going to trust that that's how it works. I think adding more water to a swamp by adding a pond is questionable.
No, the swamp becomes the pond.
So you're
You dig a
making
big
it
hole.
lower.
You make a big hole.
hole,
All the
yeah.
water in the swamp drains into the retaining pond.
Gotcha. I thought you were using Druid Craft to fill a lake, and I was like, that's
No.
I need to add water to the ecosystem.
We're gonna
okay.
drink ourselves sober in the swamp. No, you dig a big hole, and then all the water from the swamp will drain into it, which then makes the swamp nice grazing land.
I see. Okay. Well, Fargrim, he's gonna start digging a hole. And some water's gonna go.
Wait, no. I wanna go talk to the charge guy. Who's in charge of the settlement plans?
For the actual plans, you are going to need to go to the Department of
We're not doing
Woodworking
that.
Works.
We are not.
Are there druids here? Are there other druids?
There are no other druids. It is just dwarves.
Do they have their pickaxes and hammers and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they were
We
currently
have shovels.
underground, like digging like trenches for like
The water?
for water and like for plumbing.
Yeah, because the swamp would just fill. That's great. Let's route all the trenches into this pond, and it'll literally be like the wastewater receptacle. Like all the street water when it rains and stuff. This place is gonna have like Roman plumbing. Like this place is gonna be great.
You want all of
No, not
toilet
not
plumbing
the
to go into the fishing
no,
pond?
like the street, the street sewer.
drains?
The drains, yeah. Like when it rains, they can route it all to this pond, and then the place won't flood. So I'll go to the pond.
I'm really excited for all this work to get done, and then the Matorcan government's going to find out that the land is really nice, and then y'all are going to be
Eminent
evicted on
domain.
breach of contract
Good luck.
for having done a bunch of unpermitted work.
You do
That's
that.
true. Good luck. The head dwarf is going to show you the building
Ain't that
permit
many
that
of
they
y'all
got
here.
approved
The dwarves
over the
would win.
course
Ain't that
of
many of y'all
3
here.
months. That does not include any of this, and we'll hand it to you and say, make the amendments, convince the council, and then we'll talk.
Let's just go dig a pond. Let's just do it. Because we'll just say the hole was always there. They're not going to know. It's a hole.
They will know.
They won't.
He pulls out
Do they
packet.
do they have inspectors that like come on this land
Yes.
periodically?
Yes.
We will no longer let them in.
Ah, yes.
Or we make the elfling in
Right.
Dwarvis, or we make the elfling.
I feel
fill out
like
the
I feel like
plans.
Matorca has so many more things that are more important right now.
Never
than
doubt the
checking
power
in.
of bureaucracy.
No,
the
they're
dwarven
really
land.
invested in fucking over the dwarfs. I
The
would.
Department of Rodent Affairs has been here so many times in case we accidentally kill a rat during this process.
Why are they so concerned about that?
I
Because
don't
that's
know.
their job, bro.
Apparently there's a whole team of people
Sounds
some
like
point,
whose
sounds
whole
like,
job
did
is
something.
rat welfare.
sounds like a waste of resources.
They're a necessary part of the ecosystem.
Yeah?
Let's have the elfling fill out the plans. He can deal with it, and if it works, great. And if not, we just keep doing what we're doing.
All right, sounds good.
You should make
Well,
the plans
I can
and then
move-
submit them to Kronk.
I can move. Well, we'll just that's a good idea. We'll just do it since we're already here, and I can do it quickly
No,
before
we're not-
we
we're
leave,
not gonna
and then
do
we'll
it.
take it to Kronk. Kronk will approve it, and it'll already be done.
No, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna write the plan.
You just want to have swamp ass here forever.
Yep, we're gonna write the plan. We'll get it approved, and then we'll do it. I'm not gonna screw over this whole settlement just because you want to do stuff.
I'm not going to get everyone evicted over your ADHD.
All right, let's get out of here.
The sun's also like going down at this point from the time that you guys have spent.
Jesus.
I only need a couple hours of sleep.
All right, we're leaving.
Are you gonna break in the middle of the night?
No, what?
I can't believe the elf is in the dwarf settlement wanting to dig a hole, and the dwarves are saying no to the hole. How are we in this position where the elf is in the diggy hole mood?
Because they've been fucked over by Matorca 1,000 times.
So she's gonna stop being dwarves?
They're
You
gonna.
think dwarves don't have their own bureaucracy?
Can I roll a persuasion check to try and convince them that it's
Sure.
in their dwarven roots to dig this hole with me?
I don't think that's
You-
how this
it's-
works.
As they're explaining these plans and they're pulling up map after map after map that they have meticulously hand drawn, you do kind of get the vibe that they're enjoying this game of chess with Matorca, of like Matorca's trying to fuck them. They're fucking over Matorca by just every time they're like, we need a detailed plan, they've come in with like 18 detailed plans.
It's like I said, both sides think they're winning this deal.
Yes.
For sure.
I rolled a 13 for convincing the
You
dwarves
do
that they
not
need to
convince.
do.
They're like,
Shot.
they give you a blank map, they give you a filled in map, and they give you all 37 forms that would need to be filled out for this that they have already gotten. You see like just like a stack of assorted paperwork for all of the forms they might possibly need
I'm
from
gonna
the city.
burn down the DMV.
I'm disgusted with how many trees they've killed.
Good.
With how many trees Matorca has killed. This is Matorca's forms.
Yeah, the dwarves don't want to fill out.
This is Matorcan paper.
This is Matorca paper. It's stamped.
It's got a letterhead.
All right, let's see if you guys can have your swamp. Stay moisty, I guess.
All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm done.
Okay. Well, I should
Go
be
back.
done at the tailor's by
You are,
now
you
with
have-
some fresh trip.
Yeah, you guys.
How much did that cost me?
How many suits did you get, and how much of a rush did you put on them?
I didn't get any suits, but I did get 2 bougie-ass pairs of travel wear that I would like to have for our voyage across the sea.
How long did you tell him it would take until
He's
you need it
got
ready?
about a week.
About a week? Okay. Yeah, then feel like 15 gold.
Done.
Nice. That's nothing.
It's made of the finest silk, so it'll breathe. when you're
Always
in the
is.
Desert. Yeah.
Nice.
Always is.
We're gonna go back to Kronk's.
Prongs to the
Okay.
to the
I'll go see Gary.
our house outside.
Gary will settle me
Gary is like slowly but surely ramming the door of the stable because Bjorn left him.
Oh,
And, so did
he's
Skull.
and well, Bjorn ran out of here like something was in trouble. So he doesn't break the door down,
Gary's stressed.
but if it takes too much longer, he might.
Thank goodness.
Which
we
Gary
didn't get
could.
a rampaging.
Yeah,
whale
he's
snail.
holding himself back, but he's like doing the like thunk, thunk. He's making himself known.
If he broke out of there, he'd for sure have a boot on him. By the time he got back.
But yeah, Fargrim, as you're kind of coming up the path, like,
Put a boot on Gary for sure.
you hear thunk,
Gary.
thunk,
Gary. Oh, Gary Bear.
thunk,
Settle,
thunk,
settle
thunk,
down.
thunk, thunk, thunk,
I'm opening
thunk,
the door.
thunk, thunk. Instantly, as soon as you open the door, just slime and tentacles just hugging you.
At
Awesome.
max speed.
Do I take
which is,
take damage?
Not very.
No, I think aren't you immune to Gary's slime?
That would have been you.
We
telling
probably
me I'm
built up a
immune.
tolerance
I'm-
at this
yeah.
point.
I mean, I know I'm resistant to poison.
Oh, you're resistant to it. That's right. You take like 4 points.
to your flesh burning.
Ooh. Nice.
What? And just like the little one of the smaller tentacle is just kind of like feeling your whole face.
Hell yeah.
It is quite.
Hell yeah.
Jurgen, you see this Fargrim is being swallowed by a giant snail.
That's okay.
He knows.
Well, Jurgen knows Gary.
Yeah,
They deserve this.
they deserve each other. Yeah,
Not
How you doing, buddy?
Gary missed you.
Yeah,
a lot.
I miss you too, buddy.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna take out some food and give it to him.
He slurps it up and then kind of rubs you with his little tendril again.
Oh, I miss you too.
Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit until everybody comes back.
Okay.
I mean, we're not meeting at the stables, though, are we?
No, but like
Stables
I'll
are right
know-
outside.
I'll
I'll be
know
back
when you
at my
guys are
house.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys aren't quiet.
It's true. Jurgen, what are you doing in Kronk's yard? Well, Fargrim.
Not fucking landscaping, that's for sure.
Well,
You might. You might be. You don't know that.
how much time do I feel like
It's
I have?
fucking
Like,
rogue.
what's our like group plan for the rest of the day? Are we just chilling here, or
Did you guys make a plan?
I mean, I just went to the tailors while everyone was off doing.
Yeah, we went to go.
I can't imagine
Meet
it took
the
me
wolves.
that
Yeah, we
long.
went, we went to go
Yeah.
talk battle strategy with the wolves at midnight.
Okay.
We'd head back eventually,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, we would regroup.
Yeah, what? How long? Because they just got here the day before. And their idea was that they were getting on a boat and immediately leaving. Is that
Yeah.
not the plan?
I think they got like a week. Well, I mean, they're here, so
Everyone's here.
yeah.
Yeah, if so, and then like maybe like tomorrow.
Well, don't we gotta wait for
We're waiting
Aranessa?
But is she meeting us here? Or is she meeting us at Sartosa?
I don't know. I wasn't here
That's
for
the
that.
thing.
We said we had to double check the last episode.
Either
We did not
way,
double
we're
check,
not
though.
leaving
Yeah, we did not
today.
double check that.
We're not leaving today.
But
Either.
after this episode, I'm gonna probably forget to double check that.
We're either leaving tomorrow or a week from now.
Sometime within 1 to 7 days.
We
That
just
is
we just got back. We're
beautiful.
still a little drunk.
Stay
We're gonna
frosty.
regroup, and we'll get back to you shortly when we're slightly less drunk.
There's a lot in motion.
Stay frosty, stay tactical.
Always.
Don't gotta get ready if you stay ready.
That's, I mean,
Oh.
that's day one.
Well, we'll be here at
In
the.
1 to 7 business days, we'll be leaving
Here,
for
drinks on me.
for a crusade
And I'll
against
hand 'em-
death itself.
Like 67 gold.
Damn, all right, they're probably gonna party pretty hard then.
Drinks on the pop.
Very nice.
I do what I can.
Brownie points with the boys.
They'll just start cheering and like they already had mugs of ale and just start like just having
Arasa
a
shows up tomorrow. Everyone's blasted as fuck. Everybody on the boat.
Get on the fucking boat. Oh god.
Yeah.
I got the fart needles again.
Okay.
I want to know what that means.
I don't know.
You don't want.
But I'm scared.
Nobody wants to know.
No one.
Yeah, so in 1 to 7 business days, our crusade kicks off.
Do we have any way to like check in with Aranessa?
Well, basically, we're gonna. Basically, the reason I said 1 to 7 is like, we're gonna go back and check.
We'll definitely in
Yeah.
a couple within 3 days bounce back there and double check. So like, was she coming here or to Matorca?
Yeah.
Do we have anything of Aranessa's that we could just pop over there and be like, yo, where you at?
I don't think so.
I mean, I could teleport back to that fortress, but guys, real quick.
What happened?
We rallying.
Could.
Also, we rallying at Matorca, just for ease of communication.
You could do that. That would probably be smart.
I mean,
Didn't you guys not say meet us here? Didn't you guys say we're sailing to the land of the dead?
I wasn't
Well,
here
we
when
were
they talked
supposed
to
to meet
Arnessa.
up either at Matorca or at Sartosa because
she
she
was gonna
wanted to
sail
rally
with
up with the
us.
boats
That was the plan.
and get a flotilla together.
yeah, she was gonna. We were hoping to sail to the lands that with her and like an armada.
Gotcha.
I think was always the plan.
I think we need to give it a couple days though, because those motherfuckers were really pissed off. I think if they think that we left and we just show up in their house again,
Guys.
they're gonna be fucking livid.
boys.
Fellas.
All right, so tomorrow I'll boop over there.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, just wanted to clarify the deets.
just need to run things.
Just
real quick.
refresh.
rendezvous.
We've
Don't
had a
bring the
long
Sandman.
drinking.
Yeah, I don't bring the same. Hey, y'all want a statue? Because we got a guy.
It's glass though. Be real careful. Don't keep flammable stuff.
Do you have any
in it.
domes we could put it under? Or...
Y'all are who? Okay. Anything else y'all want to do today?
I don't think so. I think Kronk is pretty good. He's back at the house. He's probably catching up on mail. Maybe sending some stuff back and forth to some dignitaries that may or may not have needed attention while I was gone. Just,
Luckily,
doing
with the speed of
things.
the Matorcan mail system, it'll
probably be
the
here in a
week-
few weeks.
The week
Year.
I mean, given the current diplomatic incident, it's
I mean, for particularly important things, we tend to just send a runner.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in my tunnels beneath the house, and I'm gonna scrimshaw some of the bones that I bought.
nice.
I bought a lot of bones. I'll work on some magic stuff.
Cool.
I'm gonna do those pond plans disgruntledly, and I'm naming the Lake Jurgen.
I'm letting you borrow my study for this.
I'm gonna give him the plans for approval too.
Very cool.
Kronk, you're not able to
I can't give
approve
approval,
them.
but I know the people who can.
Yes, and the people who know the people that can get it approved faster.
Correct.
Can we give it to a servant to run to that person's house to get it approved?
I'm telling
Like,
Kronk to
priority?
change the name of the lake before he goes.
I don't show him.
I can't change the plans.
We're not calling it Pond Jurgen.
I don't. It's Lake Jurgen, but I
If
didn't.
the plans are provided to me and I alter the plans, then I'm in violation of Subarticle 3, Chapter 4.
The
and I
plans
just
haven't been
can't do that.
submitted, so that
He
that
just
doesn't make
provided
sense.
them to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
I
haven't
didn't-
been submitted.
They were
to-
submitted to him, though.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
but
tell
I,
you
as
about
a
them.
tertiary party, cannot make alterations to the plans that have been submitted.
I am not showing the plans to Fargrim. You hit me. You getting shit.
You hit me.
No one's gonna call it that, so it doesn't even.
I mean,
it
that's
doesn't
what
even matter.
Matorca's gonna call it. This is gonna be like the Gulf of America situation.
Where everybody else still calls it the Gulf of Mexico. They're like, it's me.
Incredible.
Guess what? Alberta, 51st state. Yeah.
Okay.
Or less politically charged. It's like Miller Park. No one calls it AmFam Field.
No.
No.
It's
Miller
always
Park.
Miller Park.
Yep.
Well, the road is still Miller Park Way.
It's
Which is
No, it's
funny.
Brew-
it's
Technically not.
technically Brewers Boulevard.
Yeah,
they
Brewers
did change
Boulevard
it.
now. They did change it.
But I still call it Miller Park.
Yeah, but everyone,
Same, yeah.
everyone calls
But
it.
like all the businesses and everything, all their addresses are the Miller Parkway location.
yeah.
Because that road, it's still.
The part of the road is now
Yeah.
Brewers Boulevard, but the rest of the road is still Miller Parkway.
As another example, technically, I am the legal owner of Gary the Flail Snail in Matorca.
Why is everyone just fucking me over?
Per the documentation.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why everything in Matorca is just fucking me over.
Man, I'm here building a lake so your houses don't drown. Unbelievable.
So your houses don't
The
drown.
house doesn't drown.
Hell
They're doing
yeah,
just
dude.
fine.
He's
without
also
you.
summoning the storm that would make it flood, but we don't talk
Hey.
about that.
I didn't do that yet.
Can you just stay out of this, please?
I am
can you
the
just
storm that
can you just
is
like
over.
worry about yourself and your elven?
I already submitted
lands?
the plans. My elven lands are totally fine. They're almost boring. Like there's nothing for me to do. It's already
I've achieved-
all of them.
I've achieved such
I
a
hope you're paying for all this.
I've achieved a utopia.
Go ahead, pay for it.
We're so good.
You might get the bill for me.
No, I will not.
Are you planting
Commission
one of
fees.
the baby druid trees?
I was considering leaving an island in the center of the lake to do that, and I'm still on the fence.
Okay.
I don't think the dwarves would take care of it properly.
Probably
Likely.
not.
It's like giving a house plant to someone who you know is not going to water it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They really don't deserve it.
You could leave a rock.
I might put another statue in the middle of the lake, though. Like underwater, like creepily.
That way, people, if the lake
You don't
ever,
see it till you're swimming.
yeah, if the lake ever dries out, or if someone dives down, they'll be like, "What? Why is this down?"
It's just Jurgen.
It'll be me mooning.
You're just like, fucking,
Just ass out.
I'm taking my book of grudges out and putting Matorca in it. I'm writing
going in the
just
book.
Matorca. Just Matorca.
Wow.
The book of grudges.
Wow.
I thought it was already
One
in
day
there.
Right.
I will destroy this city.
right underneath fucking Nagash in corn.
And this is what is going to lead to the culmination of our
Correct.
ultimate battle.
Correct. I will destroy the city one day.
That's kind of unhinged.
Gronk the hero, Fargrim the destroyer.
Sure.
Does someone take those plans to the plan guy, though?
Yeah, I'll have a run.
Are you turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Turtle.
Yep.
Okay. Well, on that note, I think that's the end of our episode.
That was an
today.
hour well spent.
Oh my gosh.
That was great.
I think 40 minutes of that hour was me describing my statues.
Just doing landscaping.
Thank you guys for listening to our new landscaping podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Flip this house with Jurgen. That's fine.
Yeah.
This old
right.
pond.
Dwarves, move that bus.
I just want everyone to know if this gets approved and he does this and it goes bad, I will kill him.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when it goes good?
Nothing.
So go
You
back
did
and fix
this. You wanted to do
Go
this.
back and fix the elephant. We fixed it.
Nobody asked you to do this.
It's fixed.
Anyway, shout out to our sponsors. We got VB Health and Fanroll.
Fan roll and farm and fleet. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be amazing.
Man, what a wild one. Thank you, patrons.
Yes.
Throw it up.
You guys.
Throw it up.
Love you guys.
We can add a tablet with all your names to the underground statue that he's going to have in the pond.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's definitely getting dumped in
Dude, potential shirt idea, like fucking Jurgen landscaping crew.
Gonna write that down.
Jurgen Lawn Care LLC.
2 stars.
Potential patron.
1 review, 2 stars. Fargrim, grudge bearer. Fuck this guy. Statue looked good though.
Did not do anything I requested.
Explicitly, we do it all except domes.
No.
No domes. We don't do domes.
We'll do everything as long as it's what I want, not what you want.
I can see that too. Let's sit down and create a custom plan, and they make the plan. But yo, your plan sucked. So I'm gonna give you my plan.
So we got your plan, and anyways, here's our plan.
It's a custom plan. You have no input.
Yeah, it's our custom plan. Goddamn. All right. Well, I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed.
It's fixed. We fixed it.
Leave a comment down below if you're Team Dwarf or Team Elf in this
Are you-
infinite ancestral generational
Struggle.
feud.
Like, what's your thoughts on domes?
Yeah. What do you think about domes?
Well, the thing is though, like Fargrim's actually never done anything to elves. I've never really like messed with the elves.
You punched an elf today.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
You committed a hate
just
crime.
assaulted one.
That was a hate crime.
that was in response to something being done. to
Potential episode title: Fargrim commits a hate crime.
him. Is it really Fargrim that's committing the hate crime here?
Yes.
So I can already
think
see
so.
I can already
I
see the
don't think
Matorcan
so.
news article. Innocent elf crafts beautiful dwarven statue in dwarf district. Gets hit.
Assaulted by
Dwarven-
angry midget.
Dwarven statue that
Local-
could burn down the entire.
Local elf artisan assaulted.
That could burn down hundreds of
Goodwill
years.
mission.
That's going to be the episode name.
Humanitarian-
Local elf artisan assault.
Assaulted on humanitarian mission to dwarf
For sure.
dwarf projects.
History is written by the victors,
He's-
Fargrim.
I'm still alive.
I'm really just colonizing the dwarven district.
This is a problem for me.
You're planting the druid tree, and all the elves are gonna flock to it.
So anyway,
Maybe.
Bye, everybody.
bye.
Hey, guys.
Hashtag free Jurgen.